Hey guys, today I wanted to show you how to troubleshoot, diagnose, and fix an issue with calibration mode. I've done another video and I've had a couple commenters ask about what happens if you do the calibration but the calibration doesn't complete. It stalls out and just shuts off, which seems to be pretty common. And today it actually happened to me. So I'm going to show you how to fix it. So we've got an extra striker put in here so we can leave this open if we want to. Anyway, we're plugged in here and we're going to go into the diagnostics mode. So you turn this all the way around. Then we're going to go right, 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 left, right. Everything lights up here, and calibration mode is rinse. I'm going to show you what it looks like when it does not work correctly. Now those are all solid. The video is making it look like they're flashing, but they're not. They're all solid. What's going to do, it's going to agitate. So what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to agitate, spin, put a little water in the tub, just a tiny bit, like a spray, and then stop and say complete. So right now what this is doing is nothing. Oh, there it goes. It's doing something. Lights are still solid. There it goes. Sometimes these can hang out on these for a while. So a minute ago, I'm not sure why it's doing it like this now, but a minute ago when I ran it, it agitated, then it spun, and then all my lights just completely shut off. The whole machine just shut down. Like that. Sort of like that. That was definitely not how this is supposed to go down. So what we'll do now is we're going to check for error codes. I cleared the error codes a minute ago. So based off that calibration, it's probably going to throw a new code at me. Okay, and that is a new code. All right, let's see what that code says. Okay, we got our manual. All right, so it is all of them. This one. Shifter fault. Okay, so when I did this a minute ago and ran the code, it gave me this code, which was basket speed fault, which already led me to think that it was a shifter. Now, after unplugging it, plugging it all back in to show you on this video, now it's giving me this specific shifter error. And this is what I thought it was going to be, but that seems to be the issue. There's no other codes, so we're going to go back to, let's see, this one where they all flash, and if you hold it, now this is how you clear the codes. So we're going to clear all the codes. Now we're going to unplug this, and we're going to swap out the shifter. Then we'll run this again and see what happens. All right, I got down here to swap out this shifter. Here it is. This is the one I just took off, but then I noticed something. I'll show you. See, get up under here. It's just two Phillips head screws, these green screws right here, pop out. But then I noticed right up in there, I was like, what the hell is that? That's a mouse house. And that mouse house is blocking the ability of the shifter to see how fast the tub is spinning. So we are going to painstakingly clean that out somehow and put the shifter back on and try this again. So gross. Okay, well, I got a ton of insulation and cotton and all kinds of stuff out. Let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Nothing. Sometimes when you first plug it in, it takes a minute. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, we got all our lights. Nope. Rinse. Okay, we're going back here. We're going to try this again, see what happens this time. Didn't see any chewed up wires or any evidence whatsoever, what I would typically see with a mouse house. So maybe they built it and just didn't stick around. Okay, so now we got the agitation like we're supposed to have. The shifter is going to shift, should spin. Now this is where it was just shutting off before. Those lights are solid. We still have our lights. We're still spinning. Still have our lights. Well, we've gotten a lot further than last time. Now just cross your fingers. Hopefully it throws a little water in there and gives us a completed green light. Okay, well, as long as that lid lock goes off as soon as this stops spinning, we're still in business here. Okay, so now to be sure, we're going to take this out, put it back in. That's kind of like a reset. Okay, now let's 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's run the codes. Have any codes at all? Okay, now there's no codes. No error codes this time. So it looks like we just had a mouse house problem in this case. Now, it could be said, though, that if you don't have a mouse house, that it would still be your shifter, because the problem was all that stuff was jammed up in there that the shifter wasn't able to read. It's got little optical sensors that see the little piece in there that spins around, and that's how it knows how fast it's going. So all of that was blocked by all the mouse stuff up in there, and so it couldn't see. But that's also how it would act if the sensor were bad. It's like the sensor can't see. And so that's why sometimes it'll shift and you'll go from agitate to spin, but then you'll have all these other problems because that's not only a shifter, it tells the machine how fast the drum is spinning. So it does two things. And sometimes just the shifting portion can go bad and the speed sensor is good. So in this case, I had a mouse house problem. So not exactly what I wanted to show you, not what I was expecting to show you, but I ended up, didn't have to use the new part, and I ended up using a little air while the vacuum was running, so kind of blowing it and allowing it to suck it all out to get it all out of there. And there was a lot. There was like 3 big handfuls worth packed up in there. So got it all out. I also used these. I kind of started out with this and ended with this. So, however, if you had kind of the same issue, but you didn't have a mouse house, typically it's these shifters, guys. They just don't make these very, very good. And I always try to get OEM parts, or if I'm in a crunch for time, There's literally only one that I will get on Amazon, and I'll put the link in, see if I can find the link for it. I haven't bought it. I bought like 10 of these a while back, and I haven't made my way through all of them yet. But there's one that I have bought from for like 4 or 5 years, and I'll put the link to that one in there. And hopefully this helps somebody out, and you found this information useful, valuable, save you some time, save you that service call. And if it did, please consider subscribing. It definitely helps out the channel. Like and subscribe. We get this out to more people and try to save some people some time and money. So thanks, guys. Y'all have a great day.